Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Oh my gosh, another year has come and gone, sir. R.I.P. 2019.
2019, you were the best, and you were also the best.
So, if you're looking for some fun movies to stay in and watch on New Year's Eve, we've got you covered.
We're talking about New Year's Eve films coming at you. Our 5 favorite ones. Here we go. All right, here we go. Number 5. Oh.
Hey, Joel.
Did you pick a card for the new year yet?
Change is coming.
Out with the old, in with the new.
Exactly.
I'll see you.
Number 5 is the new Hulu Blumhouse Into the Dark film, Midnight Kiss. What did you think of it, my love?
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. It is definitely in the vein of a traditional slasher. This time focusing on the LGBTQ community. I love how it feels like a genuine representation of the gay community. I love that it was made and starring gay people. It's a really fun movie. It's a great new boundary pushing thing, at least for representation wise. I really liked it. One of my favorite things about Midnight Kiss was all of the fashion. It was so fun to look at. I think the director actually started as a fashion photographer. The mask for the killer was really cool. All of the outfits the characters wore great. Let's make a note that the tinsel jacket was in this before it's going to be in Harley Quinn. Mm-hmm. So I am predicting that is going to be a huge fashion thing in 2020. Number 4!
Ah!
Number 4 on our list is Bloody New Year from 1987. It's about a group of friends trapped on a deserted island that is perpetually haunted by New Year's Eve from 1959, even though I believe it's 1987 in the movie. It kind of feels like The Shining meets Evil Dead with half the budget of both. I'll say this, it's got a lot of really cool locations and sets and setups. It's fucking bizarre. You should just watch it.
Did you ever see Superman 3 where the woman is like sucked into the machine and she is like turned into a robot? I remember seeing that when I was a kid and it was like the most horrific thing I've ever seen in the world. But the ghosts in this have this like silvery texture to their ghost makeup, and that it reminded me of that. Number 4!
It was number 3.
I don't care.
Number 3!
Number 3! Do you want to hit that? Mm-mm. Number 3 is Terror Train from 1980, directed by Roger Spottiswoode. Terror Train is a film starring David Copperfield. That's all you need to know about it. David Copperfield's in it.
I think it's starring Jamie Lee Curtis.
She is in it. She's pretty important in the movie, but you cannot undersell how amazing David Copperfield is in this film.
Terror Train is about a group of graduating med students who are taking their last hurrah on this train ride sort of thing. It's like a party train, basically, to celebrate their graduation. The movie starts with a little flashback of them playing a prank on another kid early on. Don't want to spoil it too much, but he's pissed, so...
And then the terror ensues.
The terror ensues.
Terror, babe.
One of the great things about Terror Train is the killer is like really into costume changes.
Yes.
So it's really fun if you're into like theater.
That's kind of a thematic thing with another film on our list, the costume changes.
A lot of New Year's Eve costume changes and a lot of references to TM.
TM was it. They made a mention in Midnight Kiss and another one coming up.
Coming up.
Right now, because here's number 2.
It's not that one though.
Number 2!
Is that horrible?
Oh! Number 2 is The Signal from 2007.
I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully.
We'll go to the country and start a life.
Leave? Go down to the station, we'll get on a train, and we'll get in our own private compartment. New Year's Eve, Terminal 13, Mayan Ben. That's beautiful.
It's directed by David Bruckner, Dan Bush, and Jacob Gentry, who've all gone on to do really cool things within the genre. What's great about this is it's honestly probably the best film on our list, and I hadn't watched it since it came out in 2007. And so I kind of didn't think it was actually going to hold up. I believe it was only made for like $50,000. So when we actually rewatched it last night, I was like, fuck, this is still a really good movie. Like, it's well made, it's well acted, it's really, really great.
The movie's about this sort of signal that's coming through TVs and radios, and it's really cool how they portray this sort of like, they call it catching the crazy in the movie. You catch craziness.
Maybe she's just confused. Right! Do you... Right! Do you have the crazy?
It's really cool, and it's really interesting, and it's a really fun concept.
Yeah.
Cool. Check it out. All right, babe. Number one. Are you ready?
Are you ready for number one?
Number one. Number one is, of course, New Year's Evil.
On the one night they were celebrating New Year's Eve, he was out, ending their life.
Amazing movie. Super fun movie. It is bonkers.
New Year's Evil is one of those movies that was made during the like slasher boom right after Halloween came out, where every holiday had to have a slasher movie. It's set on New Year's Eve during like a live television broadcast of like, you know, the countdown. One of the cool things for anybody that's like an LA local is there's tons of really recognizable locations all throughout the city, from Sunset Boulevard to the Van Nuys Drive-In. It's sort of like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but really low budget and shitty.
I think one of my favorite parts about New Year's Evil is there's sort of a twist. I wouldn't say the ending is a twist, but there's a twist that happens 15 minutes before the ending of the film, which kind of recontextualizes everything in the film, and I was not expecting it.
And then, yeah, there was a mention of transcendental meditation, which was also in Midnight Kiss, so I kind of feel like if you're watching these back to back, you'll catch it, but otherwise maybe not. But maybe it was like a little nod to this movie.
I think so.
The kills in this movie were really fun, and there's also a lot of nods to Phantom of the Paradise.
Yep.
You can tell they were definitely fans of that movie. So I think everything on this list is really fun. It'll get you in the mood to start your new year. There's nothing that's like ends with like a downbeat that you're going to be bummed out that that's the last thing you saw of the year.
Yeah.
And it might be a great way to start the new year as well.
New year, new me. Well, guys, that's it. This is our last video we're putting out in 2019. We're so appreciative of all the support you've shown us thus far. We've only been a channel for about 2 months, but, you know, the reaction we've had to our videos has been great. Our Christmas special was so much fun, and you know, we exceeded all of our expectations for that video, and we really couldn't have done it without you, so thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting us and watching us and all the feedback. We couldn't be more stoked about where this channel is going.
Keep watching. If you like our vids, make sure you leave us a comment. We love the comments. Please comment. You gotta comment. We love reacting and interacting with you guys, so stay tuned.
All right, have a happy new year.